And we're live.
We're live.
Yep.
Well.
Oh, wait, that's Yankee Marshall.
I thought you was doing an immigrant song.
Bust out with Led Zeppelin.
Yeah.
Come from the land of the ice and snow.
Yeah. All right. My name is Daryl.
And I'm Sean.
And Tracy is gone.
Yeah.
He's not here. He said, I'm tired of that shit, y'all.
He's riding around the house.
Oh, yeah. In his new pit ride.
Bumping into shit.
Yeah.
Ride.
This is Shop Talk. www.gunchannels.com/Andalusia Armory. Come over and let us make your day.
Yeah, we have been forgetting about plugging Gun Channels last couple of episodes, I think. So,
Well, I don't
go to
want
Gun Channels.
Yes, I don't want to plug the Facebook. Facebook's a pile of shit.
Yeah, I don't want to plug any Facebook because Facebook's a pile of shit.
Yeah, it really is.
Google
Also.
Google.
Shit. I want to talk about Google. I want to talk about Google.
Google and their in their infinite knowledge
have
decided
that we are permanently closed.
Yes. After they fixed it one time, or
at
least once. Well, I mean, you called them.
We had to go through a 2-week rigmarole and wait for a postcard to get here and input that data on that postcard into our Google account that they made us open, mind you.
Yeah.
Made us open.
Yeah.
We had to take pictures of the inside of the shop and put on there all kinds of stuff, man. It's all you can go to Google and you can put Andalusia Armory in. Now you can find all kinds of pictures of staff and product and et cetera, et cetera.
Mm-hmm.
But lo and behold, we're permanently closed.
Yes, you're still closed.
Google
or closed again. You were open back up for what, a day or two after all that.
Yeah,
that fiasco.
I don't even know. Maybe 6 minutes. I don't know how long it was because after I fixed it, I was figuring, well, you know what? It's good.
Yeah. Well, I know that day that you told me that you got it all put back in and everything, and it came up that day.
Okay. Yeah.
Well,
yeah,
it came up that day.
You're right. It did.
But I don't know if it did any. I didn't check.
Well, the other shit is like Go Guns.
Yeah.
Several sites say that we're down the road at our competitors.
Yeah.
Our address is down there at their shop.
Yeah,
man.
there's one that shows you down the road.
Yeah. And I don't even understand that. Our address is 16111 US Highway 29.
Which there was one time that showed you down there.
In the damn National Forest.
No, down there at the one.
Oh, at the next
where I used to work.
Yeah.
And,
but now there was one.
They never even had a web presence that I know of.
I don't think so.
We had a thing that Dave put in there back in the day that was on like Gallery of Guns or something.
Yeah.
And he had it listed on there, and I believe that listing still says that that Dave Selwyn runs the place.
Yeah. Which
he hadn't run the place in what 10 years.
Yeah, at least.
I mean,
no longer, dude. Got to be longer.
I don't know. I'm not sure how long it was when he sold it.
Well, I'll put it to you like this: it's been closed now for about 5 years, 6 years,
probably.
And it was it was several years before that.
Yeah. Right?
Am I thinking right?
I don't remember. When because one day it was a few years, that I hadn't seen him or anything because he went on extended vacation and had somebody running it for him. And so he was down in the Bahamas, with his buddy. He's got a buddy that lives down there. He goes and stays down there all the time, or he used to.
Polar Pop. What the fuck? Okay.
But it was like a few years went by, and somebody told me that he had sold the business. So.
Well, back to Google. Arguably the leading search engine. Self-proclaimed contender in the social media market.
Yeah.
Your Gmail account can now be tied to so many things. It's not even funny, including YouTube.
Well, it automatically is tied to
You know what's fucked up about that? You know what's really fucked up about that? They say we're permanently closed, yet we have to use a Gmail account to get into YouTube.
Yeah.
We have these shows right here every Tuesday from YouTube from our email account.
Oh yeah, and this is the primary email address
Yeah.
of the shop too.
And they say that we're permanently closed, so why can't they just say, well, they can't be because they do a show from the shop every week?
Yeah.
Bastards. Sons of bitches. That's what they are.
Yep.
I was going to go a little bit further with my description of them, but yeah.
Well,
Facebook's pile of shit. My Facebook account is toast.
yeah.
Yep.
I noticed that.
Toast. So
I seen that Lisa got Facebook jailed over the weekend.
Oh, yeah.
Last week or something. She
wouldn't let her post up
wouldn't let her post up. Well, if you don't post stuff to pages that you know is going to get a bitch fit about it, that's what puts most people in Facebook jail.
Yeah.
Is if people say, like if you go posting your stuff to pages that don't like that sort of thing,
But the thing
they're
is,
going to report you.
well, yeah, but
and you're going to get put in Facebook jail.
they still get you though, because here's the shit of the matter. Like Lisa stuff's very mild.
Yeah.
It really is. It's
Oh
mild.
yeah, but what I'm saying is, if she posts it to a group that don't like that sort of thing,
Well, the thing
then
is,
they're gonna,
you don't even have to
because
do
all
that.
you have to do is get reported, and they put you in Facebook.
You don't even
jail.
got to do that. All you got to do is post it to a group that does go along with that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And there'll be one son of the bitch sitting
Oh
in
yeah,
there
yeah. All it takes is
Yeah.
one person to
and
say,
report it,
no.
and boom, you're done.
That's just like those guys from certain gun community websites that I'm not going to call any names. Certain Armalite15.com type websites that like to report people and ban people
Yes.
for posting things that are related to firearms.
Yeah.
And to things that they promote on their website.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, why shouldn't they, Sean?
I mean,
Why shouldn't they? Why shouldn't they be total ass munches? Literally.
I know, right?
Why shouldn't they be? Why shouldn't they be against the Second Amendment?
Yeah.
Why shouldn't they be?
Well, that's the
against
problem I have. That brings me to a good point that I've been meaning to bring up for a while now. I have a serious fucking problem with most of the sons of bitches that call themselves part of the firearms community. Y'all need to put on your big girl panties.
And understand what shall not be infringed means?
Yeah.
Is that where you're going with this?
You also need to quit bitching on everybody that tries to get into firearms.
Oh yeah.
Get
Oh
down
Lord God.
panties out of a bunch about every little thing. And I'm not talking about the safety Nazis or those people.
Well,
they're just being
some of
overly
them are.
cautious.
Some of them are.
Most of them are just being overly cautious and taking it to the next
Some of them
level.
are sons of bitches.
Well, some of them are.
That's why I
But-
flag the camera with every damn plane we get in
they're
here.
usually not the ones I have such a problem with. I can usually just roll my eyes at them. The ones I have a problem with are the ones that have problems with each other group. I always talk about the different groups.
Oh yeah.
Well,
That's what I meant about the
there's
do not or
groups
shall
within
not be
those
infringed.
groups and
No,
shit,
I know
right?
there are. Yeah.
and they have a problem with anybody that's not part of their little group.
No, you remember that damn that 12 gauge belt fed upper that was going around YouTube,
Oh, yeah,
you know what I mean, or
yeah.
Facebook for a while.
Yeah.
One of them Armalite15.com groups that was on there, and there was people on there bitching, well, I want one of those. Why does anyone need that? Guess what? You don't have to have a need for it.
That's
you
right.
want it. Just like I want a Coke or I want a bag of Skittles. I don't have to have that shit. Obviously, I don't need that.
Yeah.
I don't need this either,
You know
but I
what?
want it.
I ain't got no damn use for a bag of Skittles, but if you want a fucking bag
That's
of Skittles,
exactly what I'm talking
you
about.
have at it. You
They'll-
sit over there, I'll sit here and watch you eat your damn bag of Skittles. And
And you know what's fucked up too? Because that same person, not only will they tell somebody that, if it ever come up, if it was ever up to them to say, should this be banned? That fast, yes.
Yeah.
That fast, just that fast. I know right where you're at because I see some of the California posters talk about, well, we should have more than 10 round magazines.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Why? Why? Give me a.
Well, see, a lot of
give me
them
one
don't
good
even
reason.
they don't even have that excuse to stand on that whole, this because this is something that, I'll let them take that and I keep this.
Yeah.
They don't even use that
Milwaukee.
as their excuse. Yeah. They're just asshats. They just do it just to be a jackass.
Yep.
And it's that whole mentality that people have where it's the internet tough guy mentality. And it used to be isolated to the internet,
No, it's not no
but
more.
now it ain't no more.
Running amok.
And it's all out everywhere. And
Those groups are just as liable for that shit too,
yeah,
because they should be saying, you know what? No, fuck you.
yeah.
Get out. Because all that does is spread propaganda.
Some of these groups promote that sort of behavior.
They damn sure. Yeah.
Not gonna name any names or anything again. But
One might sneak out.
If you have been a part of any of these groups at any time, you know which ones that I'm talking about because you've seen that sort of behavior fostered and promoted within those groups.
Well, see, now the crazy shit is, if it were a group, if it was a, okay, let's take YouTube for example. If there just happened to be something like YouTube that was centered around guns, and there just happened to be a person on there that was an advocate for one thing and not another.
Yeah.
I could see his or her opinion being projected. Because when you go to something like that, you know what you're getting into.
Yeah.
You're about to hear different views from different people, but not a group that specifically proclaims to be a pro to a group.
Yeah.
And not a group that does not say, okay, we're very, how am I putting you? Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know that they are. I can't say, I'm not going to say what sites, but if I could, it'd be a light bulb.
Yeah.
That quick.
Oh, I think that people probably know. All you got to do is talk about the behavior. Most people are familiar enough with the groups, whether they're a part of them or been a part of them or have always known that those are groups that you just need to avoid.
Well, now the YouTube like website that I'm talking about, you don't go there. Some people do, but you don't go there for strict constitutional values. You go there for opinions.
Yeah.
You go there for pseudo media source. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Armalite 15 like groups. Let's just call it sportical.com.
Sportical.com.
Yeah, let's just call it sportical.com because that's about the damn, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's about what it should be. But at sportical.com, and I'm sorry if there is a sportical.com, but
there may be.
Fuck it. When you go there, you're kind of, and new shooters are going there to learn more about.
That's the big problem that I have with it is that that's a big part of the audience that you get at these places because people that have been part of the community for years are people that have been in the business.
But sportical.com is not a media outlet though. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Half in, half out with the laws, but it's not opinionated reporters.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But see, people that have been around for a while, they don't necessarily use these platforms, they don't use the content in the same way that new shooters, people just coming in, they use it in a different way. A lot of times the older shooters, they're going to use it as maybe a medium to exchange ideas with people.
Yeah.
Find other people that are part of the community, that have been a part of the community for a while. Just kind of, throw things around or whatever. The new people coming in, they're looking for stuff because they don't necessarily know. They may be so new that they may be about to buy their first gun.
Yeah.
So they're looking for information or whatever.
Yeah.
So they use it in a different way. And when they come in with all this and are hit in the face with it like this, it may turn them away. It may turn them into one of those douchebags.
Those two situations are the most likely ones.
Yep.
Because generally when you throw shit all over something, it's going to be shitty.
Yeah.
And that's just the way it is. You get somebody every once in a while that can duck and cover, but not very often.
Yeah.
I don't really know how to. The shit that we're in right now in the Second Amendment community is a product of that too.
Yeah.
There's too damn many people going, oh, maybe we should think about this. No, we should not think about that. The only thing we should think about is shall not be infringed.
Yeah. Well,
that's the only thing we should think about.
It's like G-Web's in his cake. I mean, he's got this whole thing about the cake. They took slices of it. And they kept taking slices of it. Like in 34, in 86, in 94.
Shit during the 70s several times.
But they kept taking slices of it, and then they gave us a slice back, and all this crap. And that's the thing, is they've already taken too much.
Yeah.
I mean, it's ridiculous.
The first time that a sheriff said you can't bring those here.
Yeah.
The first time that a sheriff said you can't come into town, you have to disarm here.
Yeah.
That's when somebody should have said, no, you know what? Fuck you.
Yeah.
This all could have been averted. But we got things like Google and.
Well, funny you should bring that up. I mean, this has been discussed on live chats before. I know it's been brought up a few times, but I guess it was back in the 60s. Rifleman was in the 60s, right?
Yeah, it had been black and white.
Yeah. Okay. There was an episode of The Rifleman where the marshal was out of town, and somebody like the barber or something was left in charge. Somebody was left in charge, and his idea was to take everybody's guns. Now this was the whole episode was a complete like anti-gun control thing. It had to be, because it's just completely like, this is what happens if you disarm people. So they disarmed everybody. Some bank robber, murderer or something, some bad guy dude comes into town and finds out that ain't nobody got no guns.
Dude, the black hat.
Yeah. So he comes in and takes over and shit. And until, Lucas comes in and saves the day or whatever. But he took all the guns away from everybody. And so nobody had any guns. And then the bad guys come in and just did whatever they wanted to. And so, it was just a blatant, this is what happens if you take everybody's guns.
And it is too. It's exactly what happens. Bastards. There is almost, Gun Channels is a cool place because it is literally one of the last websites that somebody can go to and not be filled full of that kind of propaganda bullshit.
No, because the people there, the community doesn't. They don't foster it. They don't let people do that. They're
they don't sponsor ignorance.
Yeah, don't be
or dumbass. It ain't even ignorance, because these people know better.
Yeah,
it's just pure dumbass. That's what the G-Webs needs to put on their Gun Channels. We don't sponsor dumbass. Yes, and The horrible part is too, I think somewhere along the way that these assholes have realized that they can't shut the Second Amendment down as long as the First Amendment is going strong. So now you got Facebook, Google, YouTube, you got all these things that are doing everything they can to suppress the First Amendment.
The two kind of.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, without the Second Amendment, the First Amendment is not going to exist.
And the same way with the Second Amendment and First Amendment. Backwards, you know what I mean? Without the first, the second one can't do anything. It's bullshit. We're in a damn pickle, and all these global and mega corporations, Google, a guy, to keep going back to it, because they are one of the they're one of the biggest offenders.
Yeah.
I don't use Google search anymore, period.
Yeah.
I use Yahoo search. If I'm looking for something on a gun, like a while ago, we was looking for that particular site set for that 24 SE.
Yeah.
Straight to Yahoo.
Yeah.
You go to Google.
Yahoo either, but that's just
Yahoo's. If I'm looking for something, I can find it that fast. Google with the firearm stuff anymore.
Yeah.
Man, I might get through 4 or 5 pages worth of what the hell is this shit?
Yeah.
You know, it's horrible.
Yeah.
It's bullshit. Facebook, when they said, okay, no more selling guns online.
Yeah.
And by the way, they were leading that way before anything was said.
Oh yeah, they were already trying to suppress.
What they did was, and I think it was a smooth move for the anti-gun establishment, because, and I think they knew it too. I don't think that it was thrown out of the thought pattern.
Yeah. When
they got rid of those sites, or when they had those groups stop letting people sell guns.
Yeah.
And also most of them restricting ages and whatnot, and most of them went to secret groups, right?
Yeah.
So what happened then was somebody couldn't get on Facebook that was looking up an answer, or maybe looking for a community to get involved with. Used to, you could put Alabama guns and just tons of groups would populate.
Mm-hmm.
That don't happen anymore.
Mm-hmm.
You got to know somebody that's in that group, and they got to, I'm going to go ahead and use my rabbit ears on this, vet you.
Yeah.
Horse shit, by the way, people.
Yeah.
Vet you to even let you in that group.
Yeah.
And from what I've seen on G Plus, Google Plus, same thing.
Yeah.
Twitter, I can't really search like I used to for Second Amendment related tweets.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really erratic.
It is.
And which
it didn't used to.
They're suppressing those as well.
YouTube is damn near as bad.
Yeah.
Because YouTube, I could get on there and put I'm trying to think of something weird. I don't know. You know what, man? We were working on a little Taurus PT25 here a while back.
Yeah.
It was the poly one.
Oh yeah.
Now, at the time we were working, and when I say here a while back, I mean back.
Yeah.
There wasn't a schematic for the poly available through Taurus or anywhere else. There was not an exploded view for it. And I was thinking, okay, well, I'll get on YouTube and I'll look for somebody disassembling a PT25 poly.
Yeah.
And the deal is the poly's got a few more parts, or a few different parts than the metal one does, or did, or whatever. Do you know I found that video within the first 5 results?
Yeah.
Exactly what I was looking for.
Yeah.
Now, it ain't been but about a month ago, I had a customer come in here asking me about a Satori. And he was asking about smoothness of operation, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
And you can only tell somebody so much if you don't have a Satori right there with you.
Yeah.
So what I did was I got on YouTube. I was going to show him a video or a review.
Yeah.
Do you know I couldn't find one? That's one of the most popular damn shotguns, is break action shotguns as you can possibly get in it.
Didn't we finally find a Hickok 45?
I think we did, but it was like 10 pages in. I mean, it was just stupid. And I'm like, what the hell? And half the time when you put, You can put Beretta Tomcat in that thing. Dude, there'll be all kinds of other bullshit comes up.
Yeah.
It's all about that. They did change the algorithms, and we know they did because they said they did.
Yeah.
But it's horse shit. It's absolute horse shit when you can't. But I tell you what, if you want to find something out about a damn vibrator, or if you want to find something out about a new drug, you put that shit in there, and it's the first damn thing that comes up. And there's 50,000 pages.
Oh yeah.
Mm. And it ain't just Second Amendment stuff; it's First Amendment stuff too.
Yeah. Oh, anything that they find objectionable.
Oh yeah. And that in itself is objectionable.
Yeah.
Because to who?
Well, there's that dude I told you about that, whatever his name is, that he does like depression and suicide and shit like that. And then he's got his other channel. It's like a comedy channel where he plays Francis.
Yeah, the big guy.
Yeah, the big guy. That's like the dude that his World of Warcraft account got hacked.
Yeah.
You know, that it was like it was
Spoof
like the biggest. Well, it was like the biggest video on the internet for a while back in like 2005 or some shit. But he like went the hell off about it and stuff. Well, anyway, he actually does like serious stuff, and it's almost like therapy or something, almost the type of shit that he does. But YouTube don't like that because it doesn't fit their agenda of nice, happy, sparkly unicorns.
When they want it to.
Yeah.
When they want it to.
Yeah.
Dude, I seen a video this morning. So some of these gamers, as well, they do shooting videos.
Yeah, some of them do, yeah.
And Meatwagon22, he's hilarious. I watch him, you know what I mean? And he's talking about several other ones. And a lot of times, like if they seem like they got a good attitude towards it or whatnot, and they're making some, at least some cool stuff, may not be stuff that I'm super interested in.
Yeah.
But they're spending their time to do good content, quality content for their viewers. You know what I mean? I'll hit the subscribe button and I'll play the videos. And, we do that in here sometimes. Just hit play and walk off.
Yeah.
We can hear it and I'm not going to sit there and be intent with it. But there's this guy from Europe. His name's Milo, Mr. Raffle Waffles, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. Got no use for his content whatsoever, but the son of a bitch is hilarious.
Yeah.
So, well, I seen this video this morning that he had put up, so I did the first same thing that I always do. Play on the video on the phone, set the phone down, get ready for work.
Yeah.
And what it was is he was talking about he's going to school to be a physicist.
Yeah. And
he did an internship with some dark matter lab or some crap. This dude's primo smart. But he was trying to figure out if he was going to finish up university or if he was going to quit university and continue to do YouTube full time.
Yeah.
And when I heard that, I was like, there's no way that would even be a question for me, because all the stuff that we're talking about is going to be the demise of that shit.
Well, 22 Plinkster, was it last year he quit his job?
I can't remember, but yeah.
I think it was last year he quit his job and started doing his YouTube stuff full time.
Yeah.
And there's several people that do it full time. I told you about that that gamer family that watches their videos.
As a matter of fact, I think I subscribe to them, and I'll do the same thing, hit play and listen.
And he watches all their videos and stuff. All they do is mostly they play through video games.
They're pretty funny too, though.
Yeah, they're hilarious.
Yeah.
And then they got other videos and stuff they do and stuff. But that's what they do now. I mean, the
rug is going to be snatched out from under them.
Well, see, their videos though, right now is the type of thing that YouTube wants. That's what they want everybody doing, is those stupid little videos of playing games and doing stupid crap.
Yeah.
And
Well, now hold on just a second. It depends on which activity or which channel you're talking about. Because Neil's from Brain Freeze.
yeah,
Him and Chris Meatwagon 22. They own You Always Win together.
yeah,
They do all these weird RPG games and all
Oh,
this
yeah.
crazy shit. You know what I mean?
yeah,
And again, they're hilarious.
Yeah.
I would suggest turning them on and just hit the play button, just listen. It's better than any Muppets
yeah,
in a theater ever. But he don't get the viewership that Chris gets,
yeah,
and it's because he talks about real shit.
yeah,
Now Chris does too. I'm not saying he don't,
yeah,
but he's more candid about it, more campy about it. He drives his truck back and forth to work or whatnot, and talks to the camera and whatnot.
Yeah.
Niels does not. He talks about political stuff, and he says, he calls bullshit when he thinks bullshit's bullshit.
yeah,
And it doesn't make any sense to me, because in just my opinion, his content's better.
yeah,
The quality of his videos is better. And again, they both jointly own one of the arguably biggest YouTube franchises that there is.
yeah,
Algorithms, man. It's got to be. Because anytime you go and you put you Always Win in your YouTube thing, it'll come up with You Always Win.
Mhm.
It'll come up. They got this Will We Survive or Can You Survive or something where they go out camping and
Oh,
doing stuff outdoors.
Yeah.
That comes up. Meatwagon 22's channel comes up.
Yeah.
Brain Freeze usually will not come up,
yeah,
and that makes no sense whatsoever. Makes no sense to me, because all of the keywords are the same.
yeah.
It's almost got to be his political views. Almost got to.
It may be.
I don't see any other reason.
Yeah, it probably would be, but that would also limit part of his audience too, because some people just don't want to watch political videos, right? They may have the same political views he does, agree with him on everything, but they don't want to watch somebody talk about it because
This dude puts content up constantly, though. If you don't want to watch
like
political
listening
stuff,
like listening to Hannity or something.
yeah. Well, see, though, this
You might agree with
guy
everything the guy says, but you don't want to listen to him.
Well, the thing is, though, he don't just put up that kind of. He's one of these go YouTube guys.
Yeah,
He'll put up gaming content. He'll put up talking content. Political content.
yeah,
Bullshit content. Family content. So I mean, same thing Chris does, except for Chris doesn't really. He's from California. He don't push that hard.
yeah,
I think that's the difference right there.
yeah, probably.
I don't know. May not be, but that was just a very good example of
Yeah,
two people that should be neck and neck that ain't.
yeah,
Bullshit. Bullshit. Fuck Google. Fuck YouTube. Fuck Facebook. How about that?
yeah.
Gun channels. Yay. Oh. And how about YouTube? We'll have people texting us, Facebooking us, people from gun channels watching. Go to the Facebook thing,
Says
and
we
it'll
got
have
3 viewers.
Yeah, it'll say we got 25 likes. People are commenting under the Facebook shit, the different groups. They used to put it in. There'd be people, yeah, man, that was cool when y'all blah, 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 blah. I know they're watching.
Yeah.
I know they're watching. But
then
yeah,
it'll say that we
got one viewer.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. But yet tomorrow, several people will from here will say, hey, man, why don't y'all talk about this next time? So I know they watched.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lovely. We're going to have a piece of shit for president too, by the way.
Yep. Looks that way.
Hillary Clinton, which I think Trump kind of stood his own last night. Did you watch it?
I watched parts of it, but from what I gathered of it, old Lester Holt asked Trump about 14 billion questions. He asked Hillary too.
You know what, dude? The shit of the matter is that's about what happened.
And I think that she had already been coached on those questions.
You know what? It did look scripted because I'm telling you right now, you know how she's got the thing where she'll grin when somebody says something and she's just going to eat them up? Sometimes she would start that grinning shit before the damn words would ever come out of his mouth.
That's because she was listening to what they were telling her to say in her
Yeah,
in her
probably so.
ear. Yeah.
Probably so.
Yeah, I've seen all kinds of video dissecting the debate.
Or how about
And
when Trump would be
that-
trying to say something and the dude would be interrupting. Now, he did interrupt the shit out of Hillary Clinton, but I imagine it's because he'd already got pissed off from everybody else
But-
interrupting him.
I saw where PBS was running him down the damn road about interrupting her and you know being such a male chauvinist, interrupting the hell. He interrupted every damn one of them during. Where was y'all at during the primary debates? Because he did the same thing to every one of them. I mean, is it raining?
Yeah. Is your windows up?
Yep.
Well,
Y'all can probably hear that because I can
You can
hear
hear
it through.
the rain is good.
But I
But
can hear it through my headset. I hope that shit's dry up there.
no, yeah, that shit don't take just a little bit dry. But that they are railroading his ass.
Oh yeah.
And everybody's like, well, what if he's just a plant? The man's not a plant because he's pissed. And you can tell he's getting damn pissed. You know what I mean? Then
Well, he does seem to be more serious now than he was early on.
well, they said he
Because early on it was like
He just going off.
It's just a joke,
well, you know, he said that though.
you know.
He actually said that during one of the Republican debates. They said, you know, they said, can you be more presidential? He said, well, I will be when it comes down to that. He said, right.
Oh
you know,
yeah. I remember something like that.
Man, something I've seen around. He made a statement. I can't remember what it was exactly. He was asked a question. Well, what about cyber threats or whatnot? I can't remember exactly what was going on with that. But he said, well, it could have been this group or that group, and it could be this group, or it could be a 400-pound guy or person sitting on the bed.
Yeah.
You know what, man? He's a dude and he's talking.
Yeah.
Or he's a person and he's just talking. I'm sure that he did not mean to decimate an entire group of people. I'm sure he was just making a point. You know what I mean?
All the 400-pound hackers out there.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, somebody's 400
because
pounds
if
on
you're
my fucking Facebook.
if you're offended by that and you're not a hacker, then somebody needs to smack you upside the damn face.
Yeah, right.
If you were offended by that and you are a 400-pound hacker that's doing some dubious shit, then
Oh, if that's the fact, then we're Fletchers. Shut up with Fletchers. It's just bullshit. It's just bullshit. Absolute bullshit. They said the man's racist. And last night he was like, no. They come up with a lawsuit. And he's right. That was a class action lawsuit with the realtors that didn't want to way back.
yeah,
That didn't want to rent to certain clientele in certain neighborhoods.
oh yeah,
And that was widespread all over the damn place.
yeah.
And he was like, well, you know, that's kind of funny because I got out of it without, you know, pleading guilt.
Yeah.
Yet Miss Clinton,
Yeah. Oh yeah, I saw where one of our favorite liberals posted some shit about how Trump needs to be under the jail because he because he admitted to using loopholes in the system in order to grow his wealth.
yet Hillary murdered at least 50 fucking people. Used a loophole. You know what's fucked up? If this country was right, he wouldn't have had to have used a damn loophole.
That's right.
He could have just been a smart businessman and made it.
Well, the thing was, he was using the same loopholes that every other business was using at the time.
Well, yeah, and you have to just to get
I
by.
mean,
Dude, People don't take into consideration.
I don't really think that he was saying that it was a good thing that he necessarily that he was doing, or that it was just that he was using
Honest.
the same shit that everybody else is doing. And I mean, people know that I'm not really a Trump fan, not been the whole time. It's like he's not fucking Hillary.
No,
That's
he's
pretty much
20 times better than
And-
fucking Hillary.
Gary Johnson is.
Dude.
He needs to back up off the bowl,
You damn right.
and his
His running mate.
running mate
Jesus Christ.
is basically a freaking Nazi. I mean, he
But
might
Gary
as well-
Johnson's
he's right now. He's converting his oven.
Yeah.
Did I say that out loud?
Yeah. Dude, Gary Johnson, he is a sweaty ball licker. Let me tell you right now. That son of a bitch is Hillary Clinton with nuts. He literally is. Libertarian.
You know, I
my
would
ass.
say his running mate is, but
He ain't
him
far
himself,
behind, dude.
I'm not sure what he is, because he's got. His views were weird to start with, and I was okay with that to start with. I was like, he's kind of a little bland, but you know, he's kind of middle of the road on a lot of stuff. He's over here on some things, he's over there on others, but he wasn't really out of line with anything there wasn't really anything to begin with that.
Yeah, yet at that point.
Yeah, there was nothing that set off any switches that I was like, yeah, no. Then more, it's like his views changed.
Yeah.
Or he stiffened up on his, he decided to draw a line. Somebody told him that he needed to be, more rigid on things. So he started sorting things out, and it was like he became more and more left. Then he started trying to pick up those disenfranchised Bernie supporters.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Then he started becoming just full-blown batshit crazy
Well, the thing is now,
to match those disenfranchised Bernie supporters.
but the shit of the matter is, not only did he try to match up with that, he didn't know what the fuck he was doing.
Yeah.
He does not understand. You know what? And I've said it on here before. Now, let me make it clear again. I'm not a Bernie supporter. Period. But I could have dealt with 4 years under Bernie. If that is the worst case scenario.
Bernie's views were on some things
They were okay.
weren't that bad really, except for all the socialism
Yeah.
shit. And most of that was economic stuff
Exactly.
that probably would never, it would end up being converted into something completely different.
What would have
anyway,
exactly?
By
What
the
would have
time it
happened?
made it through everywhere.
It would have been socialist to start with, and then it would have started weighing down on the right side. Then it was slid.
Yeah.
It was slid down the road. Gary Johnson ain't got a chance in hell of winning.
Yeah.
The son of a bitch knows it.
Well, he's not
Look at
even
that
gonna get
motherfucker that he picked for his running mate. Man, what in the fuck? What in the actual fuck?
He's not even going to get a damn electoral vote. But what he's hoping to do is to be able to get like a higher percentage,
Yeah.
so that they can get the Libertarian Party on the map. The problem with that is the son of a bitch is not really a libertarian.
No.
He may have been at one time. He may have been in past years. He's been running for president for what, like 12 years
Yeah.
or something. And his views may have been more libertarian in the past, but I find a lot of times that most people that claim to be
They
libertarian,
don't know what the fuck they are.
they don't know what the hell they are. A lot of them are just anarchists,
Yeah, and that's true.
because libertarian is supposed to be like somewhere in between, and everybody seems to have different views on what it is. It's like, well, that means that you believe in this, this, and this, but you are, but you're okay with this and this, but you definitely don't like this. And then somebody else comes along and they change what each one of those is. It's like, well, all you're saying is that you have actual beliefs that are yours, not those of a party.
Yeah, that's called an independent.
Yeah.
You know what? The one thing about the Libertarian Party that scares me, and it didn't used to be this way, by the way. The one running constant is they don't believe there should be a police force.
Yeah.
They don't believe that there should be a judicial system. They don't believe that anybody should be arresting someone else.
Yeah.
That's scary.
Well, see, that's not like I said, there's
There is,
multiple-
but like I said, that is a
well, that is a big thing with
that's
a
a
lot of
running
people,
constant with
because a
them.
lot of people that are libertarian, that's
Yeah,
kind of,
and they pull that way.
They pretty much they don't believe in the government.
No, and that's anarchy.
And you have to have some kind of structure.
Oh yeah, even
I mean,
anarchy itself is a structure. If you want to go that far, I mean, somebody's
If
got-
your name's Cthulhu,
Lovecraft, huh? Gary Johnson, he just needs to get a fuck home. Somebody needs to send him home quick.
yep.
I'm glad Ted Cruz went the hell home. Well, kinda. I think Gary Johnson's there to do
Well,
nothing.
he's kind of wised up a little bit. He's finally said, you know what, we got to unite and not let Hillary win.
Shit, he got his ass spanked too many times, and now he's like, oh, I better shut the fuck up. You know?
Well, that's because that dude said that he's going to make sure that anybody that's not showing their support for the Republican Party is never
Yeah,
reelected again.
I mean it's a bad day to be a politician, that's for sure.
Yep.
And
Saw a headline this morning that said the first debate, Trump versus Hillary. Who won? Not the American people. That's for damn sure.
well, I mean, I am a Trump supporter myself. Shit needs to and now when I'm talking about when I say people need to center themselves, I'm not talking about centering between left and right,
Yeah.
Democrat, Republican.
Yeah.
They need to center themselves
Yeah.
because everybody's off kilter.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Well, that's because this election cycle is something we never had before.
Yeah, it's called.
Not just the fact that you got, a crazy man and a murderess running for president.
What it boils down to, though, this is more like a European style election cycle than anything we've ever had.
Yeah.
Well, I take that back. With them wanting to appoint George Washington as the king. Since then,
Yeah.
since that moment,
There was a lot of crazy ideas that went through that whole
yeah. But what I'm getting
cycle
to is
before they came down to what they did.
indeed. But what I'm saying is this right here. This is not an American style election cycle at all.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's you got a Republican that's not really a Republican, and people call him a New York liberal or whatever. But I mean, he's still not a Republican. Not by traditional definition of
Well, neither was Bush.
Republican.
Either one of them, or as far as that goes, neither was Reagan.
Now, Reagan definitely wasn't because, well, hell, he spent a lot of his career as a Democrat. But
Well, the thing with Reagan is every time you start looking back on some of the bullshit that's happened to us, now people are going to try to crucify me about saying this, but Reagan started pinning stuff that come to fruition years on down the road.
oh yeah,
That was
yeah.
horrible.
Oh yeah, because he was making all these deals trying to get things
Yeah.
done, and it was like, you do this and I'll do this.
Yeah.
And so he got like one thing that was good, and then there was something bad came along with it.
There shouldn't be any of that shit though.
Every bit of it was like that. And, nowadays, if that was to happen, everybody would know about it. It wouldn't have been stuff that was backroom deals.
It wouldn't have been shit that people just found out about 5 years ago.
Exactly.
It shouldn't have been one of those deals where everybody said, wait a second, Reagan had something to do with NAFTA? He had something to do with the assault weapons ban? What? No, that shit just spawned out of thin air. That's where it came from. It just wasn't there and then was.
Mandela.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But I don't know. Hillary Clinton, she cannot be president. This is looking like they're gonna go ahead and give her the golden spork.
Well, they have to. They like having their blood inside their body.
Golden scepter of fuck.
I mean, she pretty much sat there and lied for how long did the debate last?
Too damn long. Too damn long. The kids was doing shit and I was sitting there reading the damn closed captioning. Yeah. I said, oh my God, what the fuck? I'm just saying, but you want to go conspiracy theory bigger than shit? I was noticing several times on the closed caption, and it was almost always when Trump was talking.
Yeah.
It would be doing good, and then it would stop and like say something he didn't say, and then back it up, and then bring it back out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I noticed that shit. I was like, what the fuck? What? The hell?
Well, you reckon they were running the caption off of a teleprompter or something, and he was not reading off the prompter?
Well, no.
So they had to correct it.
Well, I think the person would, that because people type that shit out and they got.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying if it was supposed to be on a prompter, right?
Oh yeah.
And he was supposed to be reading off the prompter, then they could just type whatever was on the prompter.
Yeah.
And then they had to fix it, right? Because Trump doesn't read off the prompter very much.
No, I don't think it would have been off. Matter of fact,
talks out his ass.
I think that was illegal. I think that's illegal to read off a prompter or have somebody in your ear during the presidential debate.
I don't know if it's
because I know you can't.
I don't know if it's a breach of like rules or anything, but I know that it's not.
I don't think you're supposed to have any advising whatsoever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's supposed to be.
Yeah.
What you're saying, and that's it.
Yeah. Well, they've been going on for a while now about her having somebody in her ear the whole time, which, I mean.
Barack Hussein Obama has had somebody in his ear the entire time that man has ran for president and was president.
Yeah.
Because I'm sorry, nobody says that damn
everything
much.
That he, which is weird because he reads off teleprompter most of the time.
Yeah. Where the fuck you get this from? Yeah. So North Carolina burned to the ground.
Yep.
Is that done?
I don't think it's completely burnt to the ground yet.
Well, I mean, are they still raising hell?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're still raising hell.
Yeah, they're still raising hell. Yep.
Everybody says North Carolina's part of the South. I thought y'all was going to do something that ain't part of the South.
Well, a few years ago, they were more south than South Carolina was.
Yeah, they're not anymore, though. Fuck that. Them motherfuckers done went way the fuck off the damn barrier, man. I don't know.
That was the strangest damn thing I'd ever seen in my life. There was some guys from North Carolina was talking a couple of years ago about stuff, how that, things up there it was kind of backwards because most of the places in North Carolina that they went through and stuff all the time had more Southern values than South Carolina did. A lot of their like pro-gun and stuff like that. That
I'm going to go ahead.
South Carolina, I think it was mostly the Charlotte area, but
I've never.
South Carolina areas in there, the bigger cities were more liberal than most of the places in North Carolina were at the time.
There's some good people in both states, but that's two states that I ain't never really wanted to spend the whole.
Yeah,
lot of
I
time.
ain't never had a whole lot of use for them. Either.
No, that's just. Now Pennsylvania, on the other hand, I like Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of good people there, and people are generally nice there.
Yeah.
So I dig that. But and the reason I said Pennsylvania is because people from Pennsylvania kind of remind me of the people from the Carolinas.
Yeah.
Except for they're nice. More North Carolina. How about that?
Yeah.
That's what Pennsylvania should have been.
Yeah. More North Carolina.
Yeah. Gun channels. You can go to gunchannels.com and look up in the top left-hand corner and scroll through the icons and find Andalusia Armory.
Yep. That's how you find us.
Speaking of icons, look here. You got T-Rex.
Oh, look there. T-Rex on a Vespa. Is that
Vespa.
what that is? A Vespa?
Yeah.
Yep.
Vespa.
That Barney?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think so. You got no. That's T-Rex. Look at there. You got claws.
Okay.
Yeah, Julie gave me that. I think that's Vespa. I'm pretty sure it is.
I bought all my guns from the T-Rex.
Oh yeah.
He's a small arms dealer. Bad jokes. Bad jokes.
Oh goodness! Somebody thought I was being an ass.
Really?
Yeah.
What were you being an ass about? The Hillary supporter?
No, somebody was asking me about something, and I'm having to apologize right now. I'm sorry. Okay, there we go. Oh, you know what? Yeah. So, if you listen to this thing on YouTube, you should go to www.gunchannels.com/Andalusia Armory.
Yep.
And you can watch, well, this show. And you can watch
A bunch of
Enough
other
Ammo.
shows.
Yeah. Yankee Marshall show on there when he does it.
Yeah, every other week.
Every other week.
On Thursday nights.
And you can watch AK Guru. And what's that show in the daytime now?
The Daily
Yeah.
Show. I think it's the Daily Gun Show.
I can't remember. What time does it come on? Something like, what, 2 o'clock?
I think so.
Yeah, I
It's
think so,
noon
too.
Arizona time. So.
Yeah, 2 o'clock here. Central. This is all Central time we're talking here. Bunch of cool stuff. There's a lot of people out in the chat and the main chat, and you can speak to them and they will speak back to you.
Yeah. So apparently Hillary is being controlled by some kind of
Alien
snake-looking
spiders.
creature.
What? Let me see. Oh, that thing.
Yeah. She's
The fuck is that?
She's the alien queen. She's a fucking xenomorph. It's her spine.
No, that looks like a big old rod right up her ass, and it's got,
Yeah, it's a like that. Oh, it looks like that fucking. You remember that mic that
yeah,
with the
yeah,
metal?
the bendy thing.
Yeah, the bendy thing. Yeah, that's it looks
Yep. Somebody had shoved that right up her dress.
Yep.
Is that a pantsuit she's wearing?
It is a pantsuit. Matter of fact.
Well, what the hell is that? The fuck is that for real? Is that
I know a lot of
fake?
people are speculating that it's either her colostomy bag or that it is a electronic device.
Look here, man.
And apparently, according to this, the rules say no electronic communication device.
Can I debunk that
So
real quick?
you were right about that, I guess.
Can I debunk the both of what you just said there?
The colostomy bag?
And debunk that because that's not what they look like. They don't run up your shoulder, dude. I'm just saying. They don't run up your shoulder.
Well, when the shit spews out of your head.
Okay. I can see that. 2, electronic device. Electronic devices now are as big, just big enough it won't fall down in your ear.
Yeah.
And that's
Well,
it.
that's what I'm saying.
There is no body pack anymore.
This whole thing here, I mean,
I don't know what the fuck that is.
We've looked at that shit. Those little,
Yeah, on the
the
left.
little
Yeah,
thing.
yeah,
No,
yeah.
I'm talking about the little shit.
Oh, yeah.
That you've been thinking about getting the
Yeah.
little monitors.
Yeah. And that's all it is just that, and it's
And,
done.
yeah, you don't need all this bullshit
No.
anymore.
You'll never even see it.
I mean, you know, not to plug anybody, but you know, if Fender wants to give us some money or some of those monitors,
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
great.
That'd be cool. I want a blue one. I want a blue
But
one.
Fender makes an awesome one that fits right down in your ear, barely visible.
Yeah, and it don't look like a fucking.
And it don't
Talking
look
balls
like you
down
got a
your back.
fucking xenomorph on your back.
Let me see that again. Is that bitch got a tail?
Well,
Hold on. This caption says, "What is the box with a wire leading to her head?"
Perhaps
That's
he was
not
right
a fucking wire, dude. That's an arm.
about the lizard people for once. I mean, lizard people.
We're talking about
Everybody
Planet
knows.
X.
No, I'm talking about lizard people.
They come from Planet X.
I don't know where the fuck
They come from Planet. Yeah, that's where they're
I
supposed to
thought
come
they
from.
came from inside the hole in the Antarctica or some shit.
No, those things come from the Planet X, and they're supposed to return. Dun, dun, dun.
Return. I thought that they were just taking over our government.
No, that's a lie.
Oh, that's a lie.
Do you want to call Lori Alexander and let's ask her right now? We can do that.
No.
Dude, let's do
No.
it. Let's do it. Yes. I'm getting the phone. Yes.
Dude,
Oh, yeah.
I have listened to her podcast. I hope she's not listening to our podcast right now.
Oh, she probably is. She's probably laughing her ass off. No, can I? Should I ask her or should I just call her? I could be like, they don't know who you are yet. You want to talk about that thing running down Hillary's back? Dude.
She'll talk about it being a Masonic conspiracy.
Hey, dude, let me tell you. A lot of that conspiracy shit she's been talking about for a while, a lot of that shit's coming to fucking light, man.
Well, the thing about that is that
I
a
know,
lot of
if
the
you
stuff
shaking
that
up
she talks
trees.
about, exactly.
But still, though, man, what used to be the tinfoil ain't so tinfoil hat no more. That ain't no alligator, though. That ain't no reptile. No. You know what that is?
Well, there's a good big picture of it right there.
Oh, my
I don't know if you hold that up to the
That's
camera or
not
not.
They're showing within a year.
That's well, they got what they think it
No,
is.
that's not. Look at that. That's a fucking baby's arm. Golly. Can they see it?
Let me see. Well, it's kind of fuzzy, but
Can they see it better now? Tell me when they can see it better.
it's getting fuzzier, man.
How about this?
It's fairly clear right there. I mean,
They can see it?
yeah.
No, let me tell you. Whatever that thing down there is, it's right on her ice. And it looks to be about the base of it looks.
Controlling her.
I don't-
It's the only thing. It's a keep her alive device, is what it is.
No,
I
because
saw something that said that it was a what was it? A cough suppression.
no. What? No.
Yeah, they said that it was keeping her
What? Oh, this
from-
thing
keeping her
says
from
it.
coughing.
Cough prevention machine. The fuck?
I don't even know of such a thing.
And well, it's cough syrup, and you don't carry it on your back with a big old straw. It's a Camelback
It's a
system.
fucking
It's a Camelback system. That's what it is. She's thirsty.
With morphine.
Bitch is thirsty. Oh, God. Some morphine drip. It don't
Could
look.
be.
No. No, on her fucking back. What was she doing bending over? She knew
It's
that
a
thing was,
pump.
dude, she don't know that that's on her.
It's a morphine pump.
There ain't no way that she knew that that thing was on her. And I don't.
It's an adrenaline pump.
Is this real?
It's an adrenaline pump.
Did you vet this? Did you vet this information?
No, I just randomly saw it on my damn Facebook feed. Of course I didn't vet this information. This was shared by Terry Boren, our old buddy from high school.
I bet
That's genuine information. I mean,
bet me that shit ain't. Let's see. Hold on just a second.
I mean, Terry's good people.
Terry is good people.
I mean,
but the thing is that right there ain't good information. Let me find this shit real quick. Give me just a second. Because I think I seen something about that with a damn video a while ago. I don't.
well, there were some other pictures of it earlier that we were looking at, but
oh, who's that?
they were small pictures, though. That's a big picture.
Dude, I'm going to straight up
Right.
block.
These are the small pictures.
I'm going to block Alex Jones.
You're going to block him.
Block
For
his
what?
fucking ass. Because he puts too much shit out.
Oh,
That's funny. Chester Ross, Chet,
Trainwreck Chet.
Trainwreck Chet put Fox Body Mustangs making Chevy its bitch since 1979. Do you think that I should tell him now or tomorrow that Ford had barely over 100 horsepower V8s in those first GTs that come after the Cobra? I think I'll wait.
Yeah.
I think I'll wait because I believe in 1981 was the last year of the badass Camaros. That's right. Then 82 was the start of those little shit ponies.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find that thing. Oh, here's something. Minnie
Well,
Mouse.
they had a few little ones in there with the IROCs.
Oh, now that was up in the 80s.
Yeah,
That's like that
that's
one
what
we
I'm saying.
shot the
That
shit
was-
out of. Shot that fucker with a 50 BMG over and over, and then put the fucking Browning 1919 on that fucker.
Yeah, they had a little bit of which Ford was the same way during that time. You know, there wasn't nobody really making anything good, except for every now and then, like the what was that damn thing that I had? That Mustang I had.
Yours was like an 84, 85 model, wasn't it?
It was 85.
Was it
I think
GT?
it was 85. It was an SVO.
Yeah, so your car was right after
It
they
was that
started.
4-cylinder that they like
Yeah,
jammed a
Yeah.
fucking supercharger in it or
yeah,
some shit.
that's a pretty cool car too. I think those were faster than the V8s were. I can't find
Well,
that.
at that time, yeah, they were because, well, except for the ones that had the they were putting that 351 in them. You know, most of them had that little 302 in them, but they
85. Oh, yeah, the one with the hood scoop and the bigger wing on the back of it and had velour, or what are they, velours? Is that what that's called?
louvers.
Louvers.
Yeah,
Yeah, I couldn't remember.
yeah.
The louvers on the fucking
Yeah.
windows.
They
Those were
went fucking
fat.
sideways every time.
Yeah. Levon Norris had one.
Yeah.
A white and a black one.
Yeah.
That bitch was bad too. It was something serious.
Yeah. There was a dude over here in Andalusia had one too, because it was black just like mine. Looked just like mine, except for the hood scoop.
Yeah.
But yeah, his had that 351 in it.
Yeah, them things were badass. That one that Levon had was a 5-speed too.
Yeah.
It was a cool car, man. It was
Yeah.
a very, very cool car, and I could have bought that back.
Oh,
when I
SVO
in
was
school, man. I wish I
5-speed.
would have.
And before I got rid of it, it had a 351 in it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
had to have it.
Well, I bought this old LTD that had
Oh, yeah.
351 in it, right?
Just put
It
everything
had a
in there.
351 Windsor in it. So I was missing a piece off on that SVO, you had that half carburetor, half fuel injector thing with the
Throttle body.
but it had this big ass cylinder on the side of it. Not sure what it was for, but it stopped working. And that cylinder could only be gotten from the dealer and
It was
they
$7
wanted-
billion,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
and they charged you like a 25% restock fee because they couldn't guarantee you that it was the right one. So
Whoa.
I bought one. It wasn't the right one. I wasn't buying another one.
Oh, that's that shit that come on them fucking Mercurs, X17s or whatever the hell that damn thing was. I know exactly what I had one of those cars with a turbo instead of supercharged.
Yeah, well, there was a bunch of
2.3 liter?
cars that had that thing
Mhm.
on the side of them. It was just like this big solenoid looking. It looked like
Yeah,
a solenoid.
yeah, I
but
know
it
what you're
wasn't.
talking about. Yeah.
It was some kind of regulator. But
That's exactly what it was. It was a fuel pressure regulator right there on the side of the damn
Yeah, it
throttle
probably
body.
was.
It was weird as shit.
Might
Yeah, I
have been.
remember that shit.
but
Mine was 85
yeah,
miles,
the
matter of
damn
fact.
thing was so fucking expensive, and they charge you a restocking fee every time it's got you the wrong one, and they couldn't
You got that
guarantee
shit
it.
op, didn't you?
No, I got it over here.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Same fucking thing. Same fucking thing.
Yeah, the one in op wasn't doing parts anymore by that time, so I couldn't get it from them. But yeah, I couldn't get the right one, and there wasn't much shit on the internet at that time because this was the early '90s, or well, it was mid '90s, but there still wasn't very much on the internet at that time. And so anyway, I just decided to take the motor out of the LTD and put it in there. So I just took everything and just.
There it goes. Yes, Mustangs are badass. My 92 model was a SVT. They stopped making the SVO.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, made the SVT 302
Yeah.
5-speed transmission.
Oh.
It was a pretty cool car. I love Mustangs. Something serious. I've had a bunch of them. I love them. Did you ever see that Smurf blue one I had?
Yep.
That's
That was the one I always associated with you.
that blue one.
Yeah.
That motherfucker was badass. Mm-hmm. Damn sure was. Some bitch was Smurf blue though. about the color of that Deer Park thing on that water bottle.
Yeah.
And I had the biggest piece of shit one that I had was did you ever see that red and gold 76 model I had?
I think so.
Golly. I'm pure ashamed to even know I even owned that car.
Gabe's brother used to have a 78 model.
Mustang?
Yeah, I think it was a 78, maybe 79.
Wait, what color was it?
It was that ugly. It was kind of a gold brown color.
Yeah, dude, I remember that car. It was the
It
one
was
with the
that
damn
model with that was like
looked like a fucking LTD.
looked like it was.
Two grill in the front.
Yeah, but the back end of it looked like that it had been doing squats with heels on. It looked like Kim Kardashian bent over. You know that model.
I know exactly the one you're talking about. Yeah. Was his a Mustang or was it a Capri?
No, his was a Mustang.
Are you sure it wasn't a Capri?
No, it was a Mustang.
I remember that car though.
It was.
What year model was that thing?
I
It was an
can't
old one,
remember
though.
Yeah, it was 70 something.
It had to be a 79
It
or
was
80.
that year that was
Shit.
yeah.
I remember that
Yeah, it
car.
was during a couple of years. It was somewhere right around that whole Mustang 2 bullshit. It was somewhere right around there. I can't
His
remember. if
wasn't a
it came-
Mustang too,
No,
though. His was right after that.
It
Yeah,
was either right before or right after.
it was right after.
It was right in that. same
Because
time.
he didn't have that very long and he got that damn blue S10.
Well, he like blowed the motor up in there.
Some shit, I can't remember. He didn't.
He
It
quit
was
putting oil
gone.
in it. I believe that's what happened to it. He quit putting oil in it.
Damn.
It's like damn yellow and white Chevrolet that Biff had.
Yeah, just fuck it. Let it roll.
It got to where it was using more oil than gas.
I had a
So he
few
quit
of them.
putting oil in it, he just started putting water in it.
What?
No, it was the head gasket was busted. So,
Okay. Oh yeah. Just fuck it. Go ahead and let it go.
or a head gasket. Was
Dude, I
busted.
had a damn Grand Prix one time that was like that. An old one, V8 car. That son of a bitch used more oil. I had to put oil in it every time I went to town.
Yeah. Well, that's the way that one was. It was the one that he had down there that night when he blew the motor up in it. What's his name?
What car did he have?
White Ford.
Pickup truck?
Yeah.
Was it like a 74 or was it
Yeah.
like this? Okay, said
It was
Derek.
Yeah.
Wallace.
Yeah,
Derek
exactly.
Wallace. Yeah.
I was gonna say it was a White Ford. It was a short wheelbase, but looked just like the one that Daddy used to have. But yeah, Derek blowed his motor up.
Surprise, surprise.
Yeah. They was all trying to pull David. Can't remember David's
Again, what
last
car
name.
was it?
It was a little old Toyota 4-wheel drive.
Yelling?
Uh,
Yeah.
I can't
Oh,
remember his damn last name.
Live over here. Listen, we're on air right now
Yeah, I
talking
know.
about this shit. Did he live between Oppen and Lucia? Because
I believe he
Yeah,
did.
I know who you're talking about. I just can't remember his last name either.
But they were down 13 Mud Hole Road, and he got stuck. Surprise, surprise. And they went down to pull him out.
Russell.
No.
Well, when they
No, it
Russell.
wasn't him, no. Can't remember. No, I want to think he lived over there.
The history of Op, by the way. He lived over there down Randy Buckley's road. David Russell did.
But this dude, I want to think, lived over close to where Biff lives at now. Over around Beulah. Not quite Beulah, but over around that area.
I don't know.
Maybe Adams Road.
I don't know.
Shit, I can't remember his damn last name. Anyway, they went to pull him out, and somebody else had a truck down there that night too that they ended up screwing it up too. But those two blowed the motors up in theirs. The other guy, he had some other problems.
Do you know how
Some
often
drivetrain
Derek Wallace
problems.
blows the damn engine up? It was just all the time.
Yeah, it was all the time. Yeah.
That was a constant thing. Well, shit. What time is it?
I think it's after 7 o'clock.
Oh, it is a 7:17.
Yeah. It's about time to wrap it up here.
Yeah.
And just want to let Pink know that his book is on its way. We had some technical difficulties getting it shipped out, but it is on its way. We didn't forget about it.
We forgot.
Well, we did forget about it, but then we well, we had all that crap going on with
Mark.
we
was gone.
We were going down to Florida for that thing, and then you had
Then I was
shows
gone.
like for the next 2 weeks, and then we just forgot about it.
Yeah.
And forgot to remind each other about it.
Sorry, Pink.
But we got it all sorted out.
Yeah, we're gonna put it in a box tonight, and we're gonna lay it right there, and Julie can take it to the shippers tomorrow for us.
Yeah.
Yep. But I don't know. I think we said a lot.
Yep. I think we did too. I think we probably pissed a lot of people off.
Probably, especially folks from the Carolinas.
There's a good chance of that. I was more meaning members of the gun community.
Oh yeah, those
I
guys.
had some more people in the gun community I wanted to piss off, but I forgot about it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the people that promote panic buying and shit like that.
Oh god.
I mean, you should be buying shit all along. You should have been buying shit for the last 20 years.
Oh my god, we gotta get it right now.
Yeah.
I heard that they're gonna shut all of it down.
Yeah. I mean, it might just be the fact that, those of us that were around during the the Clinton ban,
Yeah.
During '94 ban, and saw that shit go down, you
Live through
sticks
it.
with you. And
remember
you
when
see shit go away.
Yeah.
That was just readily available.
or he'll just not be there.
And prices go up and not come back down.
See when you buddies with a cool gun go, man, where can I get one of those? You
And you can't
anymore.
get it no more.
Yeah.
Buy guns for, $74.95 all day long, and
Then all of a sudden
they're
$250.
$500 fucking
Oh
dollars.
yeah, now they are.
Yeah.
Fucking SKS.
That's for a damn Chinese piece of crap.
Yeah, that's right. I'm a big fan of the Norincos. I like them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Norincos is a different deal. I mean, just that Chinese surplus stuff that was coming in. Remember the ones that was, they shot that way?
Yeah. Yeah. You look through there and there's no rifle.
There's no rifle in
Yeah.
them? Yeah.
Or it's fuzzy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yo.
But yeah, I just wanted to piss those people off real quick because, nobody should be promoting panic buying.
No.
If you haven't got it or have a plan to get it already, then where have you been? It's one thing if you're having to save up and
Yeah. Or people that's just waking up.
Yeah.
That's a different story.
Well, those people are, they're trying to buy their first stuff or whatever. So, and taking recommendations of getting something really cool is one thing, but going out and just buying everything that you can find, that's something completely different. I talk about people all the time and we actually had one in here one day a while back. The guy that came in with that AR from like 95 or some shit.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Or actually it was from before that because it was
2 days doing dirt.
Free band. It was made somewhere in the early 90s probably because he bought it just about the time the ban happened. And he thought that it was worth all this money because for years it was, worth in the thousands of dollars.
Mm.
But now only worth $500-600 because, I believe it was it a Colt or was it old Bushmaster?
It was old Bushmaster.
So, valued out, at like, $500-600, I think.
Yeah, it wasn't a whole bunch. It was a cool gun, but
yeah, but it wasn't. There was nothing special about it, and the guns are readily available now, so that wasn't anything special about it.
They're brand new
because they weren't all that readily available during that time. It was kind of hard to find them.
Yeah. And it was a couple of years ago too, but that's done.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for AKs to come back down. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Golly, dude. I'm sorry. They cost too much money.
Yeah.
They cost too much.
I've been hearing a couple of people talk about, I can't remember what I believe that Matt from Never Enough Ammo just bought one. Can't remember who it is that makes it.
Don't tell me IO.
No, it wasn't IO. IO he's got an IO, I think. But that's his older one he's got. It's like one of the first runs they did or something. He claims it's a good one, but it may have just been made in the middle of the week.
Yeah.
But
fucking magic fairy dust fell on that son of a bitch.
But this new one that he just bought, he said that it's really good, and I can't remember who makes it, but they're really cheap. They're like $400-500.
Shit, who?
That's what I'm gonna have to go back and look at his last couple of chats because he mentioned it a couple of times recently.
Shit, I'd sure like to know. Dude, you know what company that I've been more impressed with?
I can't remember who it is. It's like, I know a lot of their parts are made here. So one of those companies is making a lot of this stuff here.
It's definitely not Kalashnikov USA.
No.
It's definitely not M+M.
I would have recognized them.
It's definitely not Century.
No, I would have recognized.
Um,
If it was any of those, I would
Definitely not ATI.
It would have been made out of plastic if it was.
Well, ATI's got a decent product. They just want too much. They want too much for it. It's as far as being impressed by them, as far as some of these newer companies made here in America.
Yeah.
M plus M is probably my favorite.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've ran just about every one of these. The Centurion, and it's an AK-47. Whatever.
Yeah.
It's nothing. Which now the M plus M is an AK-47. It is what it is. But I do like I believe that one came with like Hogue furniture on it. It was real cool, man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It was real cool. Had that like that sure grip. I can't remember what it's called. You know.
Oh, that kind of rubberized.
Yeah.
Rubberized hard plastic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it had that furniture on it, and the finish was nice.
Yeah.
I mean, like Russian SKS kind of nice.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Real pretty.
Yeah.
Real pretty. I had a nice muzzle brake on it from the factory. I'm trying to think of who he was. His $400, $500 AK-47. The last cheap AK-47 I can remember is that bunch of operator specials that come in through, I think it was Atlantic Arms. You remember what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Those were like $450.
Yeah.
That's the cheapest ones that I can think of. Which now there's companies out there that I don't know nothing about. There's too many companies, and that's the problem.
Yeah. I wish I had kept the one that I had from years ago.
Yeah.
I mean, and it wasn't an AK-47; it was a Mac 90.
Nice.
But it was like, I would think it was like $179, $189.
Dude, right before this damn bullshit that happened.
I mean, and they went up pretty quickly. You know, they first started.
Yeah.
It was like we started seeing SKSs come in by the barrel full, basically.
Mm.
They just had them, you know, the gun shops just had them sitting in barrels. And then you started seeing the AKs and, you know, stuff come in. And prices went up fairly quickly as they come in because I guess there just wasn't as many of them to start with when they started coming in. And you had to get a good one because the furniture wasn't all that well made on some of those Mac 90s. You know, they had some of them had nice furniture on. Some of them, the wood wasn't so good.
Yeah, specimen to specimen.
Yeah, it was just made out of bad blanks. You know, it had like really knotty blanks.
Yeah.
Stuff.
I've seen a couple of them that have
like
pretty big knots.
Knots,
As a matter of
knots
fact.
actually, loose knots fall out of them and stuff. So
Shit, dude.
but most people bought them and put AK furniture on them anyway.
Yeah. Well, fucking my gun barn over there, right up until what was it? How many years ago has it been now? 5 years ago when everybody went panic fucking buying and drove all the prices of AKs up.
Oh, yeah.
Gun barn had them for $250 a piece,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
As
they
many of them
still
as you
went
could
on
fucking
that
buy,
bad.
dude.
Yeah.
And the last time I was in there before the prices went through the roof, I was looking at them. I was like, you know what? I might grab a couple of these. You know what I mean? And I ended up getting something else.
Yeah.
And should have got a couple of AKs.
Yeah. I do the same thing.
They were Wassers, I think.
So, you trade something off for something, you're like, oh, I'll pick up another one.
Nope. Done.
Yep.
It's gone. That has shit in the bed.
Well, I reckon we need to get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
Because we've already run over time.
Oh, yeah. We appreciate you guys listening to this installment of Shop Talk.
Yep. Go to gun channels. Don't go to Google. Don't go to YouTube.
Fuck Facebook.
Facebook can go to hell. CNN can go to hell. MSNBC can go to hell.
Mm-hmm. Fox can go to hell.
Yeah, Fox can pretty much go to hell too.
PBS can go straight to hell.
Oh yeah, PBS can just go straight to hell.
Are we just talking communications now?
Yeah.
Okay, they can all go straight to shit.
Yep.
Alex Jones, quit putting so much shit on your Facebook. Can't find the good stuff for bullshit. My name's Daryl.
And I'm Sean.
Peace.
We out of here.